What were you saying, Christopher?
I was just going to say, no one doubts the talents of the Boston Bombshells in three, two, one.
The best leadership happens when you step away for 10 minutes.
This is Back in 10.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Back in 10. I'm Jen.
And I'm Savannah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
The wizard.
So,
He just, wow.
It's a trip. Today, we received some questions from listeners, which is super exciting. So we're going to be answering some of those questions today. And here's one. You ready, Savannah?
I am ready.
Okay, my dear.
Okay,
The question
here we go.
is, have you ever led while doubting yourself? What did that look like?
That's all I can say. Yes, of course. It happens on sometimes the daily. If someone ever tells you that they've never doubted themselves, one, I want to meet them. Two, I think that they're brand new to leadership, or they're just like oblivious. They just don't know what's happening. Imposter syndrome is so real, and it's normal. Don't ever feel discouraged in your leadership style if you doubt yourself. It's absolutely normal because we're making thousands of decisions a day, so it's
at
normal.
the same time.
At the same time. Yeah,
I will say, for me, yes, I have doubted myself on countless occasions.
Mhm.
I hope that I carried myself in a way in which my team didn't realize how much I was doubting myself, which is very difficult to do. Takes a lot of practice.
Yeah.
Poker face, big time. My eyebrows do not lie. Oh my goodness. One of my former team members, Talita, if you were listening, I'm telling you, we used to be in meetings. That woman used to screenshot and had like recordings and made gifs of me and sent them around to everyone because we'd be in a meeting and my eyebrows would go up or my eyeballs would bug out of my head. Oh yeah. And then I realized very quickly, I was like, okay, I need to just maintain my composure. But man, doubting yourself, yeah. And it's so difficult to lead when you are doubting yourself.
Yep.
It's really difficult to keep your composure and push through and just know that it's okay.
Yep.
And talk to your team and ask them for help and ask them for insight. That's a great time to ask for support and ask for ideas because it might open something up that helps you to have less doubt in yourself and in your capabilities. I doubted myself all the time. Yeah. I still do, but even more so in my previous role. Very, very often. Mm-hmm.
And I think when it comes to leadership and doubting yourself, at least for me, it was me trying to prove my value and prove what I knew and that I was right in any decisions I was making, rather than just big D energy owning it, right? And what that looked like on the daily for me when I was in practice was over preparing for a treatment conversation that was $100,000, needing extra validation from the doctor before I went in and had a review with one of my team members, and I mean, for me, most importantly, because we know Savannah does not put anything on her sleeve, well, puts everything on her sleeve and doesn't hide anything on her face. It's my tone, right? I would always second guess my tone early on in my leadership career to make sure I wasn't pissing anyone off and making sure that I was keeping everyone happy. But it also, from the self-doubt in leadership from the outside can look to other people like you're a super high performer, right? Because you're always thinking about it, doing it again, trying to make it the best it can be. You look polished, you're organized.
Mhm.
Um, but I was like, do I deserve this seat at this table? Am
Mhm.
I an imposter right now? What do I need to do to figure this out as I go?
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't think it's a sign that you shouldn't be a leader. I don't think that's it at all. I think it's a sign that you care so much about who you're leading. So,
Right. I
yeah.
think look, I think it also, you know, I used to ask myself, why do I feel this way?
Yeah.
And one of the things that I found was some other leaders in the association were passing off their doubts to me and made me doubt myself and my capabilities even more. And what I realized was that's their monkey. That's not mine. And you can't unload your feelings, your thoughts, anything to anyone else, right?
Mhm.
Um, I used to say like venting, it's like a chimney. Things need to go up, not out, right? So you need to make sure that even any of the doubts that you have, that you're not passing those off to your team, that you're there to support them. Your doubt is yours. It's not theirs.
Mm-mm.
So if you need to get up earlier in the morning and get prepared and look all together, so inside, because inside you might not feel all together, that's okay.
Mhm.
I had a leader years ago that told me I was not approachable, that no one could come to me and talk to me, and that everyone felt that way.
They,
That
they
hurt.
clearly didn't know leadership because you are none of those things.
That hurt
Their
really
EI
bad.
was not not
I
up there.
said, "Who is everyone?" Because that's not what I was seeing. And I said, "Help me understand
Mm.
what you mean by that, because clearly there's something there, right?"
Yeah, so when doubt shows up, you need to ask those questions. You need to get curious. You can't start
Exactly.
reacting. Ask those questions.
Mhm. Mhm.
Is it
And
a
that's a big
yeah,
word that you just said, get
curious.
curious.
Get curious, yeah.
You don't need to question question who you are. Be curious.
Mhm.
Be curious. Don't second guess yourself. Clearly, you are in that seat for a reason.
I
Someone
asked
put you there
myself
for a reason.
I asked myself these 2 questions, and this is, in the past year, this is, something I ask myself on the daily when I feel like I am not the leader that everyone sees from the outside, and when I have that doubt, is this a gap in my skill set and my education when it comes to what I'm doing or in my leadership? Or is this just my career stretching me? It's saying you need to grow. This growth is going to be uncomfortable. And expansion is uncomfortable. But being able to ask myself those 2 questions has made the world of difference overcoming any kind of doubt when it
Mhm,
comes to
mhm.
leadership.
Yeah, and look, it's like anytime you do something new, right? If you haven't worked out in a long time and you go to pick up weights, it's going to be uncomfortable. And guess what? The next day, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it big time. So just understanding and getting comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Mhm.
And it's an odd feeling to be, very odd, but knowing that it's okay that you feel that way and that you're not going to feel that way for long. Eventually, those things that are uncomfortable are going to be second nature. But don't worry, there'll be something else that will make you uncomfortable.
So if you're nervous in
Actually,
leadership,
on one of our last episodes, we were talking about unlimited like nothing is unlimited, right? Like sick
Yeah.
time, you're talking about nothing is unlimited. I will tell you, this one thing is unlimited. You are going to be uncomfortable in leadership. It is limitless.
Limitless. So when it comes to doubt in leadership, if you're nervous, you still got to show up. If you don't have the answers, you will find them and you will still lead the room, right? And just because you're learning and you're growing in your career, in the profession, that doesn't disqualify you as a leader. It honestly just makes you a little more mature.
Mature.
A little more mature. You're not perfect. Everyone's growing. No one's perfect. Please. I think you should ask any of your close friends who are leaders in the industry. Ask them when's the last time they had imposter syndrome. You will be shocked. They'll be like, oh, yeah, 20 minutes ago when the doctor said I was upset I didn't close the case.
Mm-mm.
You'll be shocked.
Yeah. No, my daughter, Addie, she was here. She would say, that's why pencils have erasers. Mm-hmm.
On that note, get out your erasers, guys.
There you go.
Thanks for listening.
See you later.
Back in 10. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for spending a few minutes with us on Back in 10.
If something made you laugh, nod, or feel a little more human, share it with a friend and make sure that you're subscribed.
You can also follow us on Instagram at Back in 10 Pod for more behind the scenes, updates, and probably a little chaos.
We're not here to have it all figured out. We're just here to tell you the things that we wish someone had told us.
And remind you that leadership doesn't have to be perfect, just real.
We'll be back in 10.